what can we do about it? All right, before we start, I'm a coach here at Create Your Future, so I am available for one-on-one coaching. You have all the info on the link below. Also, we are giving away a free course. Amanda wrote it. It's amazing. It's on how to identify your blocks and manifest anything fast. So I recommend you sign up for it if you haven't yet. I have a sale going on with my hypnosis tracks, deeply guided relaxation tracks. I have 4 titles and there are 3 bundles. So they're all on sale for 50% off. Use the coupon code SAVE50. And then we have a whole bunch of titles of affirmation tracks that are super good for you to stay in the ambiance of a certain topic with your thoughts, you know. So we have 100 to 200 affirmations on the same topic that you can repeat after me. I say it, there's a blank space, you guys repeat it, and that just keeps you in the mindset. You know, your mind is like a muscle. You practice a mental diet. You don't let yourself run loose, let your thoughts go loose, go places that you don't want to go, places that scare you. No. So we learn to think a certain way, we learn to use certain words, and we learn to, you know, even build new sentences that becomes affirmations. So check them out. It's all in on the website. So today I have a bunch of success stories for you that has happened in the past week. So I want to use those examples to focus and zoom in on why such manifestation happens effortlessly, and what, you know, others that you really work really hard on manifesting, they don't. And sometimes, you know, people try to manifest for weeks, for months, for years. So let's get into it. First, I'm reading my notes. First client, she manifested, oh, this is a beautiful story. Okay, so she manifested an old friend. She had an old friend, and she used to live in a country, in a city, and she had a good friend. And then she moved to a whole different country on a whole different continent, super far away, right? And she didn't really think about this friend. A couple weeks ago, she was talking to one of her girlfriend and jokingly brought this person up and mentioned that it would be fun to hear from this person again. Next thing you know, within a week, she gets a text, a message from this person who happens to have lived for the past 3 years, so even before her, in that new city and a whole different continent. So what happened? She thought about this person, and thought transmission is a thing, right? We always tell you guys, when you think of a certain person, from, you know, our brain is like a tower that emits vibrations, frequencies, and the person you're thinking about, they hear you. So that person got her thoughts and decided to, you know, she probably came to his mind, and he decided to contact her, and they were back in touch. And then they were just baffled to think that, you know, this person who had never left his country now is living on the other side of the planet, and they ended up in the same city. Just completely crazy, right? But this is how you manifest, meaning that you have a thought and instantly this other person gets it. So you don't need to second guess anything. You don't need to overthink. You don't need to doubt. It's happening, and it's happening right now, immediately. So in that case, she was just joking about it with her friend, that she wanted, that it would be fun to see this old friend, right? and the old friend got the message and contacted her. However, let's go and study what in what kind of state she was in. She was just saying it without any attachment, freely, like a kid who just had a thought and boom, it came out of her mouth. And yeah, it would be fun. That's a person they had history with on a friendship level, and it would be fun to be contacted again. So when you have this, again, childlike attitude, and you just let it out to the universe and then trust and release it, and don't interfere with your thoughts, don't second guess, then it just happens naturally. So it's not really a miracle. It's just that you got out of the way. You were not, interfering. You were not manipulating. You were not second guessing, doubting, fearing, having anxiety. No. So it just happened freely. Just like, I think I mentioned it to you guys in my previous video a couple weeks ago. I thought of a friend who I had not spoken to for almost a year. And I posted a story on social media, and I thought, this friend never watched my stories. But I thought about him, and that night, very same day, I could see that he watched my story. And so we were in communication, telepathically, if you want to call it that way. So, and then I didn't watch any other stories, because then I didn't put any energy into it, but I was just amused by how, instant things happen. And I want you to start, noticing that you can manifest instantly. It's not like that you manifest instantly, really. Because manifesting, okay, let me explain this. To me, my version of manifesting is that you're here, point A, and you want something that's over there, point B, right? So you are working at going from A to B. But we believe in this LOA community that all realities exist simultaneously. Therefore, you are experiencing the reality that you focus on, where the reality where you put your awareness. So you're not really manifesting anything. You just observing a different reality where what you want already is in existence. That's what we call reality, a parallel reality surfing. So you kind of surf from this one to that one, where what you want is. So when we talk about manifesting, it's really about putting your focus, your awareness on what it is that you want, and declaring, making it your new story. And that happens instantly, unless you're in the way, unless you're second guessing, your doubts, your overthinking gets in the way, your fears, all that stuff. All right. So when my client thought of her old friend from the other country, it was a child attitude, like fun, good vibe, right? That it would be fun to be in contact, and that's it. Let it go. And the friend was in contact with her immediately. She had another occurrence with a lot of money that was due to her, but she let it go. She let it go thinking, okay, I'm never going to see this money again. This isn't going to happen. The chapter is closed. She let it go. 6 months later, which was, we talked recently, and she received the money. It was a lot of money, $10,000. What a nice surprise. But again, she had made the declaration, that's my money, it's owed to me, but she let it go. No fighting, no interference, no doubts, no fear around the money. She let it go. So what I want you to notice is the attitude within yourself with the things that you manifest so easily, and those that you struggle to manifest but you can't manifest. Or in other words, the reality you're stuck on that's not what you want, and in other circumstances you shift into the new reality just like this, effortlessly. So why is this happening? Well, the answer resides within you, within yourself. You have to look at yourself and how you feel. And I know a lot of my clients tell me, but Caroline, I always hear that you don't need to attach feelings to your manifest. When you manifest, you don't need to feel a certain way. You can just say your affirmations. Okay, we need some clarification here. Yes, you can manifest anything you want without any type of feeling. You can manifest anything without emotions or without any sort of feelings, just by repeating your affirmations, given the fact that you are not too attached to it, that you're letting it go, that it doesn't really matter whether you have it or not. Like in the case of she could be a friend, she's so lovely, but my client, when she wanted to manifest her friend, she said it would be fun to be in touch, and she intended to be in touch with him. However, she didn't have any sort of feelings towards this affirmation, because she was fine regardless. It didn't matter whether she was in touch with this friend again. It had been years anyways, or if they were in touch again. So by not caring, by letting it go, then it opened all the doors to, from the universe. I like to call it the universe, for her desire to come forth, or for her to surf into that parallel reality where that person was, and that person was right there in her same town in the other continent. So same thing with the money. When she manifested the money, she had let it go. It didn't matter. Her life would not have changed. $10,000 is a lot of money, but if she did not get it back, she didn't get it back, and she was going to be fine regardless. Okay, so there's no feelings attached. So that was instant. Now, if you want to really manifest something and you feel like, okay, I have to put some work in, I have to do my mental diet, I have to do my robotic affirmations, fine, do them, and it will work. Also, if you don't have any type of sort of feelings linked to this desire. However, when you do have a strong feeling linked to what it is that you want to manifest, let's say you want to manifest a large sum of money because you really, really fear that if you don't, you're going to be in trouble, and it gives you a lot of anxiety. Or same thing with a specific person, which on this channel we call SP. If you want to manifest your SP and it's not happening, you're not in that parallel reality where you are enjoying this wonderful relationship with your SP, well, that is because you have those emotions linked to the end result that are full of fear, full of doubt, full of anxiety. So if the emotion is overwhelming, if the emotion is dominant regarding that specific desire, then repeating the affirmation over and over with that feeling behind it will not bring you your desire. It will delay it. It will delay it. So that, in my opinion and in my experience, is the reason why we get to enjoy our desire faster, or we don't get to enjoy them. We don't get to experience. It's the level of letting go, the level of detachment. Once you detach, once you are not, you don't care. You don't care about the end result, because it's not that you don't care whether you have your specific person or if you have the money or not, but you know for yourself that you're going to be okay regardless. You don't have the anxiety that if you don't have it, it's going to be atrocious, that you're going to suffer. Because that feeling that if you don't have it, you're going to suffer and it's going to be atrocious, is actually the dominant feeling that is right there to stop you from getting what you want. So the attitude is to live as if you didn't care. Live your life knowing that you're okay regardless, that you're fine, because you know what? You are fine. And it doesn't seem that way when you really, really want something. But what you need to understand is that if you really, really want something, but you are clinging like this with all this stuck energy, and that you're not allowing yourself to feel good regardless, and you're not allowing, the energies to flow, then you're putting blocks and you're putting resistance and you don't get what you want. So the trick is that one thing that you truly, truly, truly want, you have to let it go, in the sense that you don't care whether you have it or not, because you're going to be okay regardless. And once you're there, then the doors open and what you want actually comes through. I know, it's a little twisted. And I didn't make the laws of the universe. However, it seems to me that this is how it works. All right, so this week was really amazing. My clients were doing so good. I had another client who manifested a first-class upgrade, and I was with her when she made the plane ticket reservation. We were in session, and okay, because you have to understand that our channel talks mainly about a specific person and, a romantic relationships. However, we do coach for every areas, and some clients do see me for other purposes, organize their life, their business life, their professional life. It can be really any topic. So this particular client, we were coaching, and part of the coaching, she, wanted my help booking a trip. I travel a lot, so she saw me as someone she could easily talk to, and so among other things that we were working on, we planned her trip. And we looked at the best deal, of course, it was a domestic flight, so no need to spend crazy amount of money because the flight was not long. So we looked for the best deal and the best schedule, and then we, programmed her whole trip around her goals, and also affirming for, a perfect unfolding of the trip, meeting amazing people and being in amazing places with amazing experiences. So anyways, one of the element of that trip was getting that best deal plane ticket, which was in economy. Next session, she was so excited to tell me that manifestation, her affirmation manifested, and it worked, and she got our first class upgrade. So that was amazing. And again, all we did was to emit the the thought. You say, all right, let's get the best deal, and know that we always travel VIP, that we are, you know, the red carpet is always unrolled for us, and that we always get the best treatment everywhere we go, including upgrades in flying. So that happened. She got the first class upgrade. That was amazing. Another one along those lines got a $16,000 bonus. That actually they had the news that it was not going to happen, but in session we discussed it. We reframed the beliefs, we reframed the affirmations, and the good news was, yes, the bonus came, and $16,000, that's amazing. It's like, you know, just like you guys, sometimes some of you manifest with the jackpots, same thing. And another client also got an amazing job offer. So her situation, she actually loves where she works, is going very well. But then there was a house she had her eyes on. Well, in order to get the house, she needed some more money. So we discussed it, came up with new affirmations. She said them, she affirmed. However, she had the attitude like, well, you know what? I love my job regardless, and I love my home regardless. I'm okay. I feel good where I am, and it's beautiful. I feel good. However, it's always okay to want an upgrade, something better or something different, right? So with the end scene, the goal being that new house that she had noticed and desired, came along out of the blue, this new job offer, bringing more money, therefore allowing her, if she chooses to get the new house. So guys, this is my message for today in this video, is for you to take a inward look on how you feel about your desire. And if there's any anxiety, fear, doubt, frustration, anger, even linked to it, don't disregard those feelings, because they do matter. They might be dominant, and they might keep your desire away from you. So you work on those. All right, so I intend that all of you beautiful souls have an amazing week, and I will talk to you very, very soon. By the way, don't forget to show some love. If you have watched the video until the end, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave comments to our channel, and give me a thumb up. All right, take care. Bye.